Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and in this reading I'm going to dive into Jim Jordan's karma. I had a message from an email from Kathy, and well, let me read it because it's a really good question. She wanted to know if I could read on Jim Jordan. He's a Ohio congressman, Republican. She says, I feel that there's a lot going on with him. All his political bullying. Yeah, we've seen that. The guy that like never wears a jacket, he always has on a white shirt. And well, you know, because he's a coach. He's a coach for Ohio State. So she wants to know about his involvement with the Ohio State incident and how long he'll be around. Is there going to be a revelation that will put his future in jeopardy? What is his end game? What is his motivation? Okay, so I'll do my best with those questions. So I have the this deck here, this Radiant Wise Tarot, Lo Scarabeo. I have this deck already shuffled, and the Maybe Lenormand's already shuffled. And I have the little Mondoc Lenormand for the yes and no questions. So let's dive into his karma first. And actually, like, what's going on in his life. So, forces in motion. We have the Hermit. His challenges. We have the Two of Swords reversed. Okay. Interesting. His karma from his past lifetimes. The Ten of Wands reversed. His specific karma for this lifetime. The Queen of Wands reversed. What he will experience. So the karma that's like hanging down over him. So we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. His professional future. Four of Cups reversed. And his personal future. And the Ace of Wands straight up. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Let me move these up, and I'll put the little Lenormand cards in between. We'll get an overall perspective here. Something like that. Make sure they're all in. Okay. And probably down here, this will give us more room this way. Except I need to draw the cards first, so let me do that. Okay, so the forces in motion in his life. Wow. His challenges. Ugh, this guy's creepy. I'm getting a really creepy feeling. I mean, I never had. Well, I've seen him in action enough times in hearings to know that he's a bully. He's a bully and a loudmouth. Karma from past lifetimes. Okay. Specific karma for this lifetime. All right. What he will experience. What's the karma hanging over him this lifetime? Yikes. Has he had COVID yet? Yeah, because he was one of the guys that didn't like wearing a mask at all. Okay. Professional future. Professionally. Okay, so this may be the White House, or you know, it's his foundation. Well, I'll get more into it. Okay, personal future, personal life, future. Okay. All right, let's add on more professional. Hold on. I feel like I need to reshuffle these. Okay, I want more about his professional. Professionally. What is going to go on? And actually, to get more into, I can see his motivation here. Anything that might put his future in jeopardy, professionally and personally, I want to see here. And then as far as timing as to how long he'll be around. Okay. I might have to, I think I'll need to use the Lenormand. And actually, I'll use this deck to do that. So let me get that out. Okay, so professional future. Shit. Okay, and that's him. Wow. Two more for professional. Okay. And personal, two more. Because I don't know if we care as much about that. I don't know, maybe. Let's move these over a little. Yeah, actually it fits. Okay, so... Oh, I've got loads of room here. Okay, so I may be able to just keep adding some more of the Lenormand cards. All right, but for now I don't want to confuse it with too many. Well, let's see, hold on. Forces in motion here. Well, with the Hermit, he's kind of, I feel like, you know, he's isolated. He's definitely guilty about something, and this is really creepy because it could be watching. Him watching something. Because, you know, I mean, the Hermit should have him searching his soul. I don't know if he's doing that. It feels more creepy to me. It feels more like, you know, he's lost his way. And then there's this guilt. He's got this cross to bear. And I wonder if he's a little like, you know, I don't want to use specific words to, I have to be careful with certain words I use. Otherwise, YouTube won't even let me monetize the, you know, I can't run ads on the videos. And so this feels to me like what's going on in his life is he's isolated, he's feeling alone, but he's also guilty, and I think he likes to watch, if you know what I mean. I think this guy is creepy. So and I did find a news article from NBC about the Ohio State incident, and I will link it in the description area down below the video so you can read it. and gain your own perspective. Because his challenge is, with this Two of Swords reversed, this has him in that place of not being able to make a good choice. And it's also about lies in the past, like decisions and choices in the past that didn't go well. And now the lies can be exposed. And this can be really surprising about him. To some people, wouldn't be to us. Wouldn't be to us at all. And this is all about seduction. So I would say by these cards, not even needing to use a different deck and ask a yes or no question, by these cards right here, I can tell he's definitely guilty. He knew what was going on at Ohio State, and there were 177 students who were abused. Yeah. Okay. So his challenge is, it's all going to come out, it's all going to come out. He's in fear. He's in a lot of fear. And it's going to come out at some point. I can tell. So his karma from past lives, well, he brought in a big burden with the Ten of Wands reversed. That's a huge burden that he did not, he couldn't let go of it, and because something was hidden, and because of his risky behavior. But just focusing on just the Ten of Wands, well, I mean, my goodness, it's about failure. It's about not being able to manage. So he didn't do well, in his past lifetimes. He was guilty of something and he couldn't let it go. And it was some secret. Yeah, some secret, and he had some goals that he just wouldn't let go of. So probably things he did just for money. Oh, and he was in a position of, and that would go with the Hermit card here. He was in some type of a position where he had some authority. You could put yourself way back in time and even think into like the Renaissance era. I mean, you could think of like, I don't know, King Henry VIII. You could go back in time to even people in cahoots with religious forces who didn't use their power wisely. So there's some secrets and risky behavior, but I think he may have been protected and shielded by whomever was in charge at the time. Like if you were part of the king's court, you might have some protection, and you could just do whatever you wanted and get away with it. But this is, secrets. Now, the book card can also be that he was a teacher. Sometimes this card is about, studies. So it could be that he was a teacher. There's that possibility. And, misused that power is what I'm feeling here. His specific karma for this lifetime, it was dark. With the Queen of Wands reversed, his specific karma was to experience having a lack of self-confidence, because I think he I think he betrayed other people's confidence by these cards here. I feel like he's betrayed others. I think he was an opportunist and risky, and he had some good fortune, but he cared more about his position of power than anything else. And so he didn't clear that out, before he crossed over. So in this lifetime, he's not allowed to have that real, self-confident strength, because he didn't really earn anything from his past lifetime. He got it by sucking up to others. And this lifetime, he has his position, but that's just because he, put himself out there. I don't know how he got in, or how any of these politicians that abuse their power, I don't know what motivates them, other than, they want power and control. If they're not going to be a, public servant, like they're being paid for, it's pretty dark. And he has that darkness here. And this card it can be about travel. It can also be about, just things that move really quickly domestically. I need to get more about that. So wait, a lack of self-confidence that has kept him dark, in darkness, in confusion, because he has so many blind spots. Oh, I get it. He can't move forward. His specific karma in this lifetime is that he has to work on his darkness and his blind spots in order to move forward. And then he could go really quickly and clear a lot up. But let's see. Let's get a little bit more about that. Specific karma. Yeah, again with the public, with what he has said and done in the public. And then here we are with children. Wow. This guy's creepy. He's as creepy as that doctor that got busted at Ohio State. Like I said, I'll link the article. So I think he knew, and I think he's just as creepy. Wow. What he will experience? Well, with wait a minute, I feel like there's something else here. What is this? There's something else here with this Queen of Wands. There's just a lack of loyalty is what I'm thinking, what I'm sensing. There's a lack of loyalty because he did whatever he wanted to do. Okay, so now we're in that area of what motivated him, what motivates him. It's his creepy connection with kids. And this is a guy that should not be a coach. He's been a coach for the wrestling team for I don't know how long. And I don't know if he still is. I didn't read up that far on him because he just creeps me out. But this is karma. This is like, maybe it's something that needs to come out. It needs to be revealed about how he's like moved on children or moved on younger people in his public position. Because this guy is a little bit of an authority, but he's guilty, and he likes to look at things he shouldn't look at. Ugh, God. I get it, like he's as dark as a doctor. What he will experience in this lifetime, well, with the two of Disc reverse, this is a lot about struggle. There's a lot of struggle. It has to do with not really having a backup plan, and it has to do with, financial, because the pentacles are often always about, finances, and that's one of the things that motivates this guy. But this is, not good. This is a loss financially. This card is awful for finances when it's reversed. It's not that great when it's straight up, but it's, this is reversed. So he will experience a financial loss. This is a card of illness. It's also the 45 card, so this could have to do with Trump. But it could be a financial loss that sets him back because of his connection with Trump. And then it creates big change, or creates change, negative change. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be cut out. He'll, at some point, he's going to be removed, and maybe it's just through votes, with the ring, well, he's been in a dangerous partnership with Trump, a dangerous alliance with Trump, with 45. But this could also be on another level, we could say he could experience an illness that changes his commitments in the future. Or it could be that he's going to experience illness because of a change. Once Trump is out, that commitment is gone. That's the problem with these guys, They're not looking at the big picture. They're really not very bright. Like these 12 senators that are out in the news that, I think they're all senators, who are standing up, saying that they want the Electoral College to just, make up something and keep Trump in. They're basically just nuts. And even McConnell's not doing that. So this guy's one of those guys that is as dumb as these senators. What they're doing is trashing their careers. They'll live down in history as the treason guys, So, but anyway, he is not going to experience, he's either going to have illness, financial loss and illness, changes in people who would commit to him, and removal, because he's dangerous. They're just going to clear him out, financially clear him out, or he'll have financial loss because he's going to be removed somehow. So I don't know if that'll be by vote or something that comes up later. We'll see. Okay, so this card here is for his professional future. So with the Four of Cups, professionally, this is sometimes him taking action. It could be that he's going to take action. He's not going to be apathetic. He's going to go after what he wants. There's that possibility. But then a combination here with these cards, because this is him. This is very nefarious. This is cunning. This is sly. This is a liar. This is a cheater. This is a thief. And this is an obstacle. So there's an obstacle to this thief, and this is him. And this is his, the foundation of his life. It's also like his body and his soul, as far as, meanings for this card. It's your property, your home, and your family. And there's an obstacle because there's something wrong, and he's got this hidden agenda. And he's a manipulator and a liar. And this is him. So all of this is weighing down on him in his professional future. Even though he's got the big mouth, and he's, he's always talking trash. He'll hold up a hearing and say a bunch of just garbage. Yeah, he's going to do what he wants to try and, yeah. It's just to try and, nurture the votes he wants, or the messages he wants to put out there. But professionally, it's not going to work out for him because of this obstacle. We have to remember this string here is really important. So because this is here, I'm thinking that this does have to do with votes. So of course, in the future, he's going to just put himself out there and say whatever he can, do whatever he wants to get the votes. But there's an obstacle because he's a liar and he's a cheater. And a bunch of other things are going to come out about him that he's not going to like. And that's because there's karma from the past lifetime. Yeah. I already spoke to that. I'm going to just leave that there. It's creepy going into it. Okay, so personally, well, this is him just putting himself out there all the time. It's a card of action. It's the dude with the big mouth and the big stick, and he's just going to do what he wants, and he's going to go where he wants, and he's going to party with who he wants, but it's very toxic. It's very, very toxic. But he's going to go after the partnerships that he wants. Oh my God. I'm empathing in my body. This guy's going to get stabbed in the back. Somebody's going to stab him in the back. It may be a female. I don't know if he's married. Probably. Yeah, some partnership that's really important to him. But he's been abusing. And it has ruined his reputation and his honor. So this is all coming down on him. And it's, with the mice card here, this is another thievery card. It's highly, highly stressful. So it looks to me like in his personal future, what this dude does is he goes out and he goes after whoever he wants to be with, and he parties a lot, but he's with toxic people, and he's a toxic person. And this is also a card of loss. So there's a loss to his reputation because it's going to be found that he's an abuser. Wow. This is the kind of guy, something could come out where he's caught in a hotel room with somebody. Yeah, this guy's really dark. He's darker than he seems. He's darker than he seems. So, okay, let me see if I've answered all these questions here. What's his end game? Is there going to be a revelation that will put his future in jeopardy? Yeah. That he's a liar and a manipulator. Hold on, let me clear these cards out. Use a different deck. Okay. Oh, here, I should show you this. Tiro Marchetti's Gilded Reverie. And it's an expanded edition, so like this other little, Maybe Lenormand deck, it's not the traditional 36 cards in the Lenormand. This deck up here had 52, so it's a combo of the Lenormand and Gypsy. And this one, what they've done is they have just added extra cards. Whoops. Hold on, I got a mess here. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay, so let me see if I can get inside of... I could tell by this spread before. I feel that he's definitely guilty of the Ohio State incident. So let's get to the other one. How long will he be around? Let's see if I can get some timing on this one. How long will he be around? As far as his, like professional career. Well, with the Stars card, I'm just getting something's going to be revealed. Could be that a lot of connections come through. Because as far as timing, this card is just, usually like nighttime. And then with the Sun, that reveals something as well. But it's usually a summertime card. So connections will be revealed. Connections will be revealed. This has to do with his reputation. This is his public honor. But again, nighttime. Or, 1 month. 28 days, And there's the obstacle. There's the obstacle. So with the Mountain, there's, he's not going to be able to just progress, forward in his career. His reputation is a big obstacle to get over. Yeah, this is going to keep going around and around and around. People are going to keep coming out. People are going to be talking about it at some point. And then he's just hiding it. He's just masking himself off. He's not going to ever tell the truth. Yeah, he's just going to keep lying. But it'll be revealed. It will be revealed. It'll come out. I just can't say. I'm not getting clear on how long. Sometimes the Mountain card has to do with quite some time. Yeah, it's his risky behavior. And all his connections, again, the connections. He's going to be tied to somebody else that and they're going to look more deeply into it. Yeah, the weird things that he cares about. But then again, this card doesn't help as far as timing because it can be spring or summer or even like Valentine's Day. Yeah, karmic. Just karmic. His karma will come through. But this, as far as a time card, is usually like 6 to 12 months. Huh. Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not real clear there as far as the timing goes. Let's see. What was the other question? Is there going to be a revelation? Let's just do a yes or no. I have my, little yes and no cards here with the little it's Mondacht, Mondnacht, Lenormand. And I could only find it on Etsy. It comes from Germany. If you order it, you're going to wait a couple months to get it, but it's the most beautiful deck I own, actually. Okay, so is there going to be a revelation that will put his future in jeopardy? Okay, yes or no? Will something be revealed that puts his future into jeopardy? Yes, absolutely. Okay. What's his end game? What's his motivation? What's his end game? What's his motivation? Actually, let me use this deck here. This one, I'm not even going to bother to tell you what it is because it's. I don't think they're not printing it anymore. But it's a Lenormand deck. Listen, if I see that it's being printed again, then I'll well, it's basically called, what is it? Golden Dreams? Golden Dreams, and it was like Tarocco Studio. TRROCCO, I think. Okay, so what is his end game? What is his motivation? Okay. Partnerships of a sexual nature. And he likes the dark side. And he'll lie and he'll cheat and he'll steal to get whatever he wants. Also, it's like he doesn't mind being an enemy. He doesn't. This is a card of enemies often. He doesn't mind about being an enemy. And with the ship, that brings in that element of like he likes change. He likes change in his life. He's motivated by change. He's motivated by people he can hook up with and have sex with, and he's into the darker side of sexuality, and then he likes to do things that are hidden and creepy, and he likes he doesn't even care if it's like he likes it's like the enemy within, he likes digging in that. And I think he might be that he's motivated to it could just be travel, and he might like people who people of foreign lands. This guy is really creepy. He is really, really creepy. And I think I'm just going to close this up because I don't want to sit in his energy anymore. He's way creepier than he looks and acts. He looks like a tough guy that likes to work out, and he likes to be in charge, and he likes to have control over people. That's what motivates him. He likes to have sex with more than one person. And he doesn't mind playing the bad guy. I'm hearing like S&M kind of stuff. I'm hearing all kinds of creepy stuff. So, you know, I mean, I always have this statement at the bottom of my videos that says for entertainment purposes only. So I guess this is one where I should actually say it, for entertainment purposes only. But I'm creeped out and I'm going to end this. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Take good care. Bye.